Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I've been gone for so long. This summer has been crazy. We had a bunch of trips that we took. It was a lot of fun. The very beginning of September, my beautiful daughter gave me a gorgeous granddaughter. Unfortunately, there were a lot of complications and she passed away 4 days after she was born. So it's kind of been a rough beginning to September. But I am back with a bunch of easy crockpot recipes for you guys. I hope you'll enjoy. I'm probably not going to do an outro. I think I'm just going to leave some information for my granddaughter's GoFundMe. I'm not asking for anyone to give, but if you really wanted to, that would be amazing. You know, just some prayers and blessings for my daughter and my son-in-law and my beautiful, beautiful granddaughter in heaven. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. The first recipe is chicken and gravy. I am starting with a can of cream of chicken soup. We'll go ahead and add that in. And then I add the water. It's about 1 cup and 3/4 worth of water. I did add some into the can to rinse that out a little bit. We'll then be using a packet of brown gravy mix and a packet of chicken gravy mix. Add both of those in. Give that a really good stir. You're going to add in your chicken. And then once you mix that all up, put that on high, and I let that go for about 3 to 4 hours. If you do it on low, you want to let it go for about 4 to 6 hours. And I did add some black pepper at this point as well. Once that was done, I just used my meat masher here to shred up all of the chicken, and we were ready to serve. I went ahead and put that over some mashed potatoes and had garlic toast and cauliflower on the side. The second recipe is a smothered pork chop. I'm only making a half recipe tonight, but I will put the link down below to the full recipe for anyone that wants to make this in full. My daughter will not eat pork chops, so it was just for my husband and I. I will go ahead and add in the pork chops along with some onions. Once that is done, I will go ahead and make the gravy. For the gravy on top, I'm just starting with some beef broth. Then I will add in part of a can of cream of chicken soup and part of a can of cream of mushroom soup. Like I said, I'm only doing a half a recipe, so most people will probably use the full cans on these. After that, I am going to add in some paprika and garlic, give it a really good stir, and then go ahead and just dump that right over the top. I cooked this on high for about 3.5 hours. If you're doing it on low, you want to do it for about 6 to 8 hours. Just make sure to check the meat afterwards and make sure that it's come up to about 165 degrees. Once this was done, I just put that over the mashed potatoes. We had some sweet corn on the side, and this was very delicious. The third recipe is a cheesy potato and sausage casserole. I'm starting by dumping in this whole bag of southern style potatoes right into the bottom of the crock pot. I then have my sausage, which I chopped up into bite-sized pieces. We'll go ahead and add that in next. Then I used about half an onion or so and just chopped that up into small pieces. That goes in. Then we're gonna put in an entire can of cream of chicken soup. And finally, a small container of sour cream, along with a little bit of pepper. Then lastly, you're going to add in some cheddar cheese. Mix that all together really, really well. Add a little bit more of the cheddar cheese over the top. Then put your cover on and let that go for about 2.5 to 3 hours, and you will be ready to eat. This came out so cheesy and delicious. My daughter even liked this, and there are not many things that she will eat that have meat in them, so I would call this a win. Definitely try this one. And finally, we're doing a white chicken chili. I start by just adding my chicken breasts right to the bottom of the crock pot, and then I will go ahead and grab a can of Rotel. Dump in the whole can with the juice and everything. After that, I'm dumping in 1 can of drained black beans. You can also add corn in at this time if you like. Our family is not a huge fan of corn in our chili, so I did just leave it out this time. Once you have added in the black beans, you're going to add in some powdered ranch seasoning, along with some cumin, onion powder, and finally some chili powder. Finally, you're just going to add a block of cream cheese right over the top. Throw your lid on, let that go on low for about 6 to 8 hours, or on high for 3 to 4 hours. I just used my meat masher here to shred up the chicken. We went ahead and topped that with some cheese, sour cream, and green onions, and some chips on the side. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video.